Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a solo queue VOD review submitted by a viewer. Their name is Burrito. He was in the comments giving me this idea, so I thought I'd check it out. We have a 4-4 overtime game, I believe this is, and it's going to be on the map Bank. But before we begin, I'll go over the notes he sent me beforehand. So first thing, he's gold 2, he says. Also, I am high gold at the minute. Yep, this match is in gold 2. That was for the first one, and the bank one was 2. And he says he has no comms, as I basically only solo queue. Yep, we know how that feels. That's why I decided to do this one too. He also says he returned R6 after a few years in December last year. So, huge break. I actually took like a long break too. It wasn't a few years, but it was quite a long time. So I know how that feels. You are very rusty when you get back in. Also, he says he usually plays Oryx and Bandit and then Lion and Zofia for attack. But he kind of switched it up this game. That was the Clubhouse one. Several operators and playstyles. And then it was just round-specific stuff. Let me go to the other one now that we're going to be reviewing. He says this one also has several playstyles and operators again. Just ignore my amazing Zofia spray on round 5. So we will be looking for that, I guess, and watching intently. Okay, so we're jumping in now. As you can see, like I said, we're on Bank. Here's his stats right here. He's showing it for us. Not bad, not bad. I'm sure these tips that I'm going to be giving you in this video will help a lot of you guys, if not all of you. I do have some very advanced tips. I'm very particular on how I do things around the sites. Also, let's see. Your team banned Legion and Jackal. They ban Blitz and Oryx. Your guys' bans are fine. Legion's kind of weird. I'd probably go for the Mira unless you're going to play it. Oh, you're going upstairs. Okay. Upstairs is probably a good choice for ranked. Somebody who's voting like Teller's Archives. Let's hope you get upstairs. Teller's Archives is not it. That's the worst side of the map. I like how you're going with a Mozzie here. Very trap-heavy lineup for your team. I don't know what they're doing with the Frost on the site, but hey. Also the Thorn, very interesting choices. I like Mozzie though, that's a good pick. Like a Mozzie, a Valkyrie. I like Capcan here too. If you're interested in playing Echo, if you've ever tried him, he's really good on this site. You have so much information with your drones and they're so hard to see. And if you stay alive, you can deny plant at the end. Let's see how you set the site up. Okay, just reinforcing this. A lot of the times in the higher ranks, people like opening one side of these walls. But for rank purposes, especially in solo queue, you are probably better off just closing them. Okay, nice. Frost is making the default rotate. I don't know what that Capcan trap was that you just walked by. Nice spot on the drone there. I do like that pest. If you're not going to have it in like the hallway before that, that is a good spot. That'll probably catch any drones later in the round. This one's a little bit iffy. They can kind of get it around that pest if they're careful enough. They probably won't be, so it's not the worst. Let's see. I would put the last one on one of the staircases. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. They go for the shield or they jump into the thorn, it's going to blow it up. And a drone probably won't be going over there anyway. But okay, let's see how you're going to be playing this. We'll get a little aggro on that. None of those walls are reinforced on stock. No rotate either into the other side, that's weird. Teammates are kind of being weird. Okay, nice, you got some info already. This is a pretty standard angle you're peeking. Not the worst though, as long as you quickly leave. You get a few shots in. I couldn't tell with my audio, did somebody jump in there? I do like these angles, it's hard to see behind these paper stacks in Janitor. Also, I don't think anybody shot the glass out on most of these windows. That one's open, but make sure you shoot the glass on the windows always. At least on like 1 or 2 of them so you can hear the repels. Or if they have an Amaru. Doing some rat stuff. Nice, you got the Brava. No shocks left, unfortunately. Not too much to steal anyway when you're a Mozzie with it. Like, oh, you're trying to steal the Capcan back. That would have been nice. So you know where the Yana is right now if she's still alive. Ooh, I do like that. They left the drone for info since you've seen it didn't have any shots left. You know how much info for a lobby if the default's gone. Just ahead of time, I know I'm being very critique heavy, but I'm just trying to give you a lot of advice on how to improve, you know? It's not anything against you. Just ahead of time. I'm just trying to help. You hear a guy here in stock, yep. Oh, destroyed your teammate. Gonna push you. Oh, the Capcan. I'm not sure you got any of your shots on him. Your sensitivity looked a little bit high there when you flicked onto him. But last guy's planting too. That's scary. He's gonna be behind the bomb. Yep. Oh, nice. I like the C4 usage. Dude, a little short. Oh, nice shots. Nice shots. I got a little scary there when the Ace started pushing you. I'm not sure if your C4 landed a little short or he just pushed out too much. Either way, nice clutch. There's not much to critique you on in that round. You did pretty good. Your team kind of all through. Oh, and they're voting Teller's Archives again. I think your team thinks that's the best site in the map. What? Okay, nice. Let's hope you get lockers. I'm about to be in shock if it ends up being Teller's. Okay, nice. You're taking the Mira. Good pick, good pick. I like this setup a lot more here for your team too. You got a smoke now. I'm guessing you're going to do the default Mira setup. One watching server and then one watching garage. Secure the bomb. See how I get these walls set up though. Okay, nice. I like the rotate here. That's exactly what I would do. Oh. Now this is kind of weird. You should reinforce the right side and put your mirror on that one. Because now you're kind of like cut off to the left of the hallway, you know? When you make your holes there on that side. They can just watch a long angle into the hallway. Like right here in the red. They can get it all the way from server, because it lines right up with these holes. If you put the mirror on the right side, you can still play on the right side of the hallway, like right here where you're standing now. I won't be pausing it or anything like that, because this is a long video already, I'm sure, because it's a full overtime match. So I'll just try to explain as we're going. Also, you know, you can go to the other side of your mirror windows and, like, shoot out that softball right there. And that helps you get a lot more visibility on it. You don't have to do it, but if you have the extra time, I would. Just to make it easier to see if somebody's coming up on you. Or when you're about to, like, swing off of it. Especially on your other one, it's more important for that. You also didn't reinforce the inside wall of the red hall. You guys are all stacked on the back, too. Besides me. Okay, nice. Oh. Somebody's in server. This mirror isn't the worst thing, but, like, definitely not the best. They can also open up the hatch above you in sight and see down into here if you're trying to swing off of it, so it's kind of useless if there's somebody up there. Next time you play this map, definitely put it on the right side. And make high holes, too, to throw your C4 through. Or your teammate smokes. Because you do have a smoke on your team. Oh, and they can also... Oh, see, acing the top? Okay, never mind. I guess this mirror is perfect, because he just gave you a free area to throw your nitro. And you're fully safe from this corner now. I don't think he has any charges left. That was a throw and a half from Ace. Also right here, since you made the holes lower and not higher, smoke can't really, like, throw his things through there, you know? And you reinforce the wall behind you too. Probably don't want to do that. You want some holes up there on that one. So you have like a long angle to throw the smokes through. I'm sure he wasn't going to do it at this rank anyway, but that's more of an advanced tip.
1 op 4 remaining.
Okay, nice. 3v1, just the Dokkaebi. You guys got this. Mute's been up there the entire round on square. I don't know how he's lived, but we'll always take that. Your crosshair placement is a little bit low. It's not the worst because you're holding a mirror window anyway, but if you are having trouble aiming head level more consistently, I would just go into some training grounds, turn headshot only on, because that's actually a thing, and play like the ranked maps and just practice doing that. He's going to play more Mozzie. Yep. Great choice. Mozzie's one of the best defenders in the game right now, especially on console. Stops so much droning, and he has the Roni, which is insane. I like your skins, by the way. I noticed that the last match I watched you play on the Clubhouse one. Big fan. I'm guessing that's in like the Bravo packs or something for this season. I haven't really seen it myself. Jamal be balling. It's crazy on the mute too. I don't know how he survived for like 10 years there on top square. Nice reinforcement. Think you ping for a rotate? If you did, that's a good rotate spot. You want it in the inner part of the wall though, like where you're facing. The north side instead of the south. So you're more safe from the doorway.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds and count.
I love this Mozzie pass, very good. Common drone entry spot. We have no holes here on the window, like you want them on the ground. I like this Mozzie too. Definitely know what you're doing with the pests, which is good to see. A lot of players will just shoot him down anywhere or just not shoot him at all, so I am loving your utility usage on Mira and Mozzie. And it seems like you know what operators to pick on each site. You have a good understanding of the game from what I'm seeing so far. We love to see it. I don't know about the angle you're holding here. You're vulnerable from like a lot of spots upstairs, and even the skylight, I think. But right here, and from archives, honestly, an attacker could just crouch look up on you if they have lobby control. If I were you here, I would play in the basement and go like bottom blue, like right below where you are. That's where I like playing a lot on this site with Oryx. Oryx is also a good pick on this site, by the way. He is banned for this one, but... Oh. Nice. There's the dude I was talking about. I called that one. I think he had the Capcans back here, which was very nice to alert you. That's why it is a bit risky playing where you were. If he was a little earlier and shot the Capcan, he might have gotten you. I like this rotate here. I'm not sure what they're pushing. It seems like they're just all up top or the main window on site. So they're doing like a hard open window push. Thorn's alone on site, and now she is dead. Never mind. Teammate got one. 2v3. You definitely want to retake site. I don't know if the hatches are open, so Frost is kind of useless right here. If they aren't opened. Oh, Thorn trap kill. Okay. 2v2. You definitely want to get back into site now, especially since you know one's up top. It's a 1v1 on site. Unless they're both in there and he just held the hatch, which I think he did. Frost's body fell down. You're playing way too passive in this situation. They have so much time to plant. Yeah, he just started planting and that guy was covering on the bomb angle. You definitely played way too passive on that one. It wasn't completely your fault. You got to pick off site. Your team just kind of all died, but you got to expect that when you're solo queuing. So I'd stay a little bit closer to site, and maybe like when you were on that rotate, go upstairs instead and help your frost. Just go on main stairs there. Either that or just entry back into site faster. I'm just being really picky so far. That's how to improve though. When I was around this level 2, I was really hard on myself. You don't want to be too hard on yourself though, like you're learning the game, so it's like whatever. I'm still learning the game at this point. There's still a lot of things I don't know,
Locate a bomb.
and nobody knows about Siege. You look at somebody like Macy J, and they're still learning the game even. Learning new things with new operators. That's why Rainbow Six Siege is the best. So many new things you can do. So many different ways to play. I like your drone spot here. I'm gonna guess they're in the basement. Yeah. See what you do with your drone.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
Okay, nice. They barricaded that off. Ooh, you don't want to drive your drone in though and lose it. Nice.
Found a
Okay.
bomb. You've located.
Okay, nice claymore usage. You can aim your claymore a little bit to the left too, so the middle line like pushes into the angle. It's hard to explain, but that's something I do in my videos too, if you've noticed. See, they did the default mirror here, and that's how you usually want to do it. See if you can ace it. Is that what you're going to try to do? Okay, nice. I like the breach. You probably want to clear your flank too, though. Oh, that was risky. If you do that, you're going to want to drone a lot more first before you do, because you just tanked all of your health to throw that.
You have dropped the diffuser.
Oh no, and you backed up into the cap can. Unlucky. That's what I was saying though, you gotta drone more and take more control before you go for this push. You can't just do it right away. Anybody could have been upstairs and broken the hatch at any time. Or they could have went down the stairs and broke the barricade and shot you. Or there can just be cap cans. I've noticed a lot of console players ban Capcan all the time, and that's why, because they just don't drone enough. You just got to take the proper map control and get rid of the traps yourself. It's pretty easy once you get a hang of it. Okay, moving into round 5. I believe this is the one you said you went Zofia. I'm guessing they're going to be top floor. Definitely a good operator for that one. I'm wondering if you're going to push lobby side or if you're going to push the back side, where everybody usually pushes. I'm not a big fan of the square push. I think it's suicide because there's so many angles you got to check when you're solo queuing. So we'll see what you're going to do. Good operator lineup for your team, though. Zero is a personal favorite of mine on this map. I'm not sure if I've done a solo queue video on my playlist for this one. Bank is actually my favorite map, so you're lucky. That's why you're getting all the tips. I know everything about this one.
Bomb.
This map's been pretty much the same since the start of the game. You've been playing for a bit, so you probably know. What's your opinion about Bank, though?
Your drone has
You
found
can
a
tell me in the comments how you feel about this map. Interesting Mozzie Pest.
Make your way to its location.
Okay, looks like you're going to be going for the back push. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about that. We'll see how it goes. Okay, nice. You're checking the window. Checking the square door. Gonna go to the roof? Yeah. I would have gone to the other side of the roof and rappelled up. It's a little bit safer. Just like aced it over there. But it's not the worst thing. You could have just got very unlucky though. Somebody hits the window and you die to it. Okay, nice going to the skylight. A lot of people rotate through here, so this is a good thing to hold for a little bit. Oh, nice. Your teammate just one-tapped somebody. Ooh, dropping down now. I'm not sure how I feel about this. A little bit risky, because you don't know what's going on in stock. Don't believe. Just jumped in, okay. I like the passion. You're gonna want to shoot your default camera here, if it's still up. Again, with the claymore, try to angle it to the right more so that middle line goes right to the door so they can't shoot it as easily. But it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I'm guessing that was the wild spray. Kind of lost a freebie there, but that's okay. I think your teammates ended up getting him. You guys have sight. That was a quick clear. Absolutely slammed on that one.
Diffuser is active. Protected at all costs.
Yeah, that's the only thing I really see there. You missed the shots, but you know that already. Not much to explain. Interesting stuff there. But also the claymores. Try to angle that middle line so it's like right at the doorway. It's a tiny thing, but trying to give all the tips I can. Okay, let's see where it went wrong here on this one. They're going to be upstairs again, I'd imagine. You guys going to do the same square push? You're taking the lion. I seen you like lion in your notes and your, I think on your notes, but also your clubhouse video. I like lion, but I don't really play him much. He's not the best for solo queue, honestly. I definitely prefer Zofia for solo queuing. You have like 2 impacts, you have 2 stuns, you have claymores. With lion, you just have like a Gone 6 in your gadget, but that's about it.
You need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
You're bringing claymores, so now you're not even gonna have the stun grenades either. If I was playing lion, I'd probably take those unless you're on a rappel map. I think one of your teammates was rappelling on the main windows. It's good to have somebody there. Nope. Again, what is that Capcan trap? Why does he have it so high up? Interesting. I do like this drone spot here in the flower.
Proceed to bomb
This is really good, and you just seen the Thorn throw a trap there too. Lion ACOG, I'm a fan. I used to be a Lion ACOG main back in the day. I was pretty toxic. Back when he was OP. It's when I was just beginning though too, a little bit. Okay, just peek at the skylight. Guessing you're gonna go for the traps. Yep. Okay, nice. You got it eventually. Again, it's pretty risky the way you're dropping down here and just breaking this. They could easily just peek you from stock window too. Probably not that crazy though. I've just seen it happen too many times. I'm gonna shoot the default here too again. Always remember to shoot the defaults. You've been doing good shooting the one in spawn. I do like that. Okay, nice. There you go. You're peeking a little too slow on these angles. You're going to want to quick peek a bit more if you can. That's not too big of a deal though. That's just a mechanics thing. Your mechanics aren't bad. They are good. Yeah, hit the barbed wire. You're kind of in a weird spot here. You're kind of between the wall and the hallway. Oh, somebody was main stairs.
Cover the diffuser.
Yeah, the Capcan or the lion, the scan made him like stop there, and you were getting pinged by a camera. Unlucky. I think they had a bulletproof at the end of the hallway, most likely. Not much you could do there, I guess. It was a 5v4 and your team kind of fell apart too with you. There's the cav. The 0 is actually on the rappels like I thought.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Yeah, again, you kind of want to take more map control, like take in the stock so you can make sure you have the hallway instead of like all bunching up here on square. You don't really have too much map control there.
15 seconds.
I would even try to push lobby. I think lobby's the easier push when you're solo queuing on bank.
Left. We have been eliminated.
Just an up and down match so far. Wow, that Cavs aim was horrible. Up and down match so far though. 3-3, you're 3-3. You got defense first, which is really nice. You're gonna go upstairs again? Okay. I'm fine with it. Yeah, gonna bring the Mazda again. You played really well in the first round here, so I'm expecting the same. Really just some little things so far that you could do a little bit better, and it's like the biggest thing. Those little things in Siege really start adding up in the long run. It's all about the little things in this game. Like on that last round, you played just a little bit too aggressive on that hallway. You didn't have enough information yet. In that one defense round, when you were trying to retake open, you were a little bit too passive.
Secure the bombs.
Those are like the main things I'm seeing so far. But most rounds, you've been playing really good. You're definitely not the reason this is an OT. I think I need to review a VOD for a couple of your other teammates.
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
Okay, nice. Look at you. We love a Mozzie that actually reinforces the site because he does not have much to do. Capcan's been AFK this entire time, though. Nice.
10 seconds left.
Ooh. Okay, nice. You end up getting it. Oh, free drones everywhere.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Looks like that one got away, unfortunately. A little Mozzie tip, you definitely want to shoot as many drones in the prep phase as you can. It looks like you've been doing that, though. Just shoot as many in the prep phase as you can, and then use your pests later in the round. Again, I'm not a big fan of that one. I don't think anybody's going to throw a drone over that shield. And if they throw it in the windows, they don't have to go over towards it, and they can just look. That shield kind of gives it away. These Capcans are also terrible. I don't know what that dude's doing. Nice, you got a drone here again. That's a really good pest there. I would definitely do that one. That's a head. You're playing in a good spot here. So 0 on the main windows, just like last round on your team. I don't really think that's Zero's best spot. Zero should probably push lobby and take it by himself. That's why I'm the bank expert, though. If you ever played Zero, try to take lobby with him yourself. Do it in your next bank game. I guarantee free kills. Just like that. Nice. Good peek. Your aim is definitely good. Especially for taking such a long break like you did. That is really tough to do.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Nice. Looks like this is a free round. Okay, you're up 4-3. You're going 4-3. That's weird how, like, every time you do something, the scoreboard follows exactly what you do. So let's hope you end up going 5 kills, 4 deaths. They're probably going to go basement. I think that's what they won first, so... I don't know how I feel about the Lion pick. I feel like there's just better operators when you're solo queuing, but Lion's not bad. He's fine, I guess, for this. Are you going to try to just do the server push again? We have a different guy on Ace now. I think the best operator, if you're going to do a server push, just take Thermite instead of an Ace or whatever, and just open up that right side wall, you know, the reinforcement. I'll show you when you get down there. You're going to want to open that wall, though. That one right there in front of you. Open that with a Thermite charge on, like, the lower right, and just scoot back, like, reverse and plant. You can get, like, way outside, and it's very hard to shoot you. So as long as they're not in the site with you, you're fine to plant.
Drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds.
And if you have a teammate on the hatch above, easy cover on the doorway.
5 seconds.
And you have smokes when you're on Thermite. You don't have that on Ace or Habana.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location.
Probably want to take both just because they have the Mira, since that wasn't banned. I always ban Mira on this map just so that doesn't happen. I know this is a lot to take in, but you can also push lobby for basement. That's what I like doing with Zero again, or even Nook. And you can go garage late. They never expect that. Everybody's so used to like this default server push. So it's a good way to catch them off guard. Okay, I like the droning. Your teammates died to him still though. They got the trade. Oh, you missed the Capcan on the drone. It's unlucky. I don't think you ever actually brought a drone through here. It was worth the 40 damage though. Oh, hello, Warden. Oh, hitting the quick peeks. Nice angle here. Nice, I like that. You always had your gun up. Also, I think you've killed this GG person like 5 times, not even kidding. I swear you've killed him every time. He's gotta be so mad. Ah, Solus flanked you on open. Yeah. Again, just like the Capcan trap on the door, you didn't really drone anything. You kind of just walked in there. Your team didn't have the backside. They only had like the front from where you were pushing. You have to use your drones more. Also, that mirror is horrible. Why is there a rotate on the bottom? You can't even throw a C4 up. Like right there? Like, why is the hole on the right side like that? Wow, that's unlucky there. Your teammates actually just threw the 2v1 to this guy. To that guy. My man's using 60 FOV still. He's in 2018. Also, like, what FOV are you using? I think you're using like 75 or 80. I'm not sure if it's 90, but it's definitely a good one. You were about to get roasted if you were on 60 FOV. I don't know why people use that so bad. But okay, you're on the Mira again. Team's taking pretty much the same lineup. I do like the Mira. I'm guessing you're going to do the same setup. It's not the best, but it works. Next time you play this map, I would definitely try doing the right side though, and then making a vaultable rotate on the left so you can throw your C4 through there.